It's first day of racing. We are before the first qualifying. Tell us how the qualifying in Clio Cup works.
So the qualifying work, when you will be the green lights, depend of the time, of course, what time we're gonna start. We have 20 minutes to make the time. Wherever we want, we go out and we just make the time. Of course, the best is go with somebody to have a split screen and stuff like this, and then one time count. So the best time, what you do in qualifying, make position for the first race.
Right now we have a new tires on the car.
Yes.
Can you change the tires during the qualification?
No, you cannot change the tire. For example, for the whole weekend we have 6 tires. Okay, if something happened, the driver will break the tire during the braking point or something, the tire will be flat point, then we can come and change it, but we have only 6 tires per race weekend. And if you know the race, you can have 2 quali and 2 races.
That's very interesting because you have a lot of fuel to go through 20 minutes, but
Yes.
you have only one set of tires. So what's the strategy? Are the best laps at the beginning, or you need some warm-up or some special procedure to keep the tires alive until later parts of the qualification?
It depends the things, how there will be the procedure and the tactic from the team. Because for example, if we wait and we go on the last minute when the track will be the best, maybe will be yellow flag or something and we couldn't do the time. So we need to think about this if we're gonna risk or we just, push with somebody else, make the time. Because I think everybody will go on the beginning, 2 laps just warming up, see the space, and then you need to be on the pace.
Can you change anything on the car during the qualification?
You can, but it's not necessary actually. No much time, Like I say, maybe will be safety car or something. So you cannot put the water, for example, to the radiator because it's the weights and stuff, it's regulation. So just if you need something to repair it, you can, but hope not.
What about the pressures on the tires?
The pressure you can do, but we start with the right pressure, with the cold one, we warm up, and after it's good that the driver come, but really we have no time for that, sometimes.
Yusuf, in a couple of minutes you will be on the track trying your hardest to get the best position on the starting grid. How did this feel for you before getting into the car and on the track on the racing day?
Honestly, let's say the last 10 minutes or something, I try to really meditate, to be a bit more relaxed, focus a little bit. Today specifically, we did 1 practice session in the wet, 1 practice session in the dry. So we're still gonna be practicing a bit more because we didn't get enough practice in the dry. So I'm hoping that I can get a good time in this qualifying session. But yeah, the weather it's much better than if it's raining. So yeah, I think it could be good.
Do you have any special tactics like catching slipstream behind someone on the straight?
Yeah, I think especially here at Monza, it's gonna be very important. So if I can't find let's say someone that's a bit faster after a couple of laps, maybe I'll slow down a little bit, try to let someone pass me. If they're one of the faster guys, I'll just try to tuck in behind them and take their steps.
Thank you and good luck on the track.
Yeah, thank you.
We will be watching you and hoping for you for the best.
Thank you.
In car?
Yes. You are already on car, ready to go on the track.
Yeah, I'm just sitting before everyone else and start to focus.
So what's your procedure before the start? Are you nervous about getting on the track on the racing day, or you are pretty
No,
chill?
actually not nervous, more excited. And the reason I am sitting before most of the drivers is to focus and be in the present moment and enjoy, try to get that feeling of racing. And this way I'm not nervous, I'm just more excited to hit the track.
So we will not disturb you anymore. Take your concentration and see you on track. Good luck.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
just finished the debriefing with the drivers. Can you tell us what data you get from the track and what you actually seen on them?
Yeah, exactly. So on the right screen, you can see the camera that you use inside the car. You have all the parameters like kilometers, what gears we are driving, temperatures, the time and stuff. And honestly, I look for the steering wheel, how they, use the gears when they turn, and of course the track layout. So if it's turning too late, if it's turning good, if they need to take some curbs, if they have driver in front, what they are doing, maybe some mistake they do in the front, they do good. So all that cases we speak with the driver after each session, and we try to improve, And on another side, on the left side, we have a telemetry, which in Clio Cup is quite simple, but it's work, the driver can learn a lot.
Very important thing is, which you mentioned me before, is that this is not a live telemetry. You
Yes.
get the data after you stop the training.
Exactly. After the practice, we can come in here. I download the data from the car, and then, like you see here, we have all the information for the driver that is important to improve the lap timing.
So what we can see here, there are actually two times. You compared two cars between the
Yes.
drivers, right?
I compare now Emir with Josef. Josef was for this session was faster, so I put him on the green one, and Emir was a little bit slower, so I put on the red one. But on the end, depends, because even if you are slower, some part like here you are faster, and we can compare and from both driver make some good times,
Yes, we can see it on the bottom plot where
Yes.
we see the fastest time and how the time fluctuated, where he
Yes.
lost, when he gained.
Exactly. Here is the red driver, so this is Emir. When he was faster, when he was slower, and we can see how much cents and stuff, and on the end, of course, the total time, how much he was slower or faster, right? Somebody, the gears, the speed, everything. I think this is the point when the driver can improve, especially when they step up in the Clio first or second or third year, But even for the really professional, you can find every last tenth here, And of course about driving feeling, because this is the most important, because track change. So yeah, basically this is for Clio, and we have another one for more professional one and stuff for Lamborghini, which we use Motec, because you can see the pressure of the brakes, more sensitive everything. And we use also the track map, which is here. We can see the Monza track and two lines, which actually you can
Yes,
see.
this is very interesting because this is actually a GPS line.
Yes.
This is precise position of the car on the track.
Yes. So here we see, for example, the green one was too much inside, and then he cannot accelerate to the exit point. But like I said, this is really deep telemetry that we sometimes work like 3 hours with the drivers or even more. For example, Barcelona we work much because I have also 3 drivers. So all these questions, what they have and stuff, I can answering, and sometimes we can discuss even, they are right, because the track, I also not sitting in the car, so I don't feel everything. So they need to feel it and tell me if they can take some curb or not.
So Karol, we are on the starting grid of the first race this weekend. The weather is again changed, it's raining.
Right.
We have both cars right behind each other. Tell us how the Clio Cup races works, because it's not a race determined by number of laps.
Exactly. The race will take 25 minutes plus 1 lap. On the end, when the leader will close the time, will be 1 lap, and that's it. They will be finished. We have standing start, we see how we will go.
Emir, first race is over. How do you feel? It was really challenging for you on the wet track.
Yeah, I mean the conditions was really challenging, and like it's always like a question to you because like every time you approach the corner, you don't know how much grip there will be, and like you always trying to understand the limits. And I mean also like with such crowded grid, I think we are like 40 cars this weekend, something around like that. And like there are cars everywhere, and like it's hard to judge sometimes like what the other car is trying to do, and like also judging the limit. But I mean like this was a great result for me because this is the best result I got this season. I finished 25th starting from 31, I guess. And I mean like I was actually being cautious because of the conditions and waiting for my opponents to make mistakes, and actually like when they do the mistakes I was there to overtake them, and I got 6-7 positions. And also like we fight with my teammate a lot, and like we pushed each other in the straights and stuff, and like it was a fun race, and I think I got a good result.
Tomorrow is the finals. Are you looking forward for the last race this season?
Yeah, I mean like because it's the last race, I want to make it my best one and a memorable one. Also like I think it's important to have fun and enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to it.
We all will be rooting for you, so
Okay,
good luck
thank
on
you
the
so
track,
much.
and we
Thank
will
you.
see you tomorrow in the quali in the race.
Thank you for your support.
Thanks. So, Youssef, we just talked with your teammate Emir, and he mentioned you had a lot of fights between you two on the track. How was the race for you?
So the race in the beginning, I couldn't see the start lights before the race started. So I was really trying to guess like when the red lights would go out. So I was trying to listen to the other cars when they start revving. I started doing that, but I was revving for too long, and then I was trying to like look at the other cars when they start moving or the lights, but then they just started moving and I didn't expect it. So I panicked on the start and I stalled actually on the start. But then I caught up like within 2-3 laps. I was able to catch up the pack. Did some overtakes, and then I caught up to my teammate Emir, and yeah, we had some fights. It was a lot of fun. In the end, the weather wasn't really perfect for wet tires. It wasn't also perfect for slick tires, so it was a bit difficult to be honest. So went off the track sometimes, but yeah, in the end, pleased with my performance.
Yeah, it was a rainy day. We can see the car is really dirty.
Yeah. Like in the end, also because we had no grip, like the wet tires were overheating, so went into the gravel a couple of times, but I kept it. Like I was able to rejoin the track. I was just losing a couple of, like after I gained some positions, I lost them again. But in the end, it's fine. I think the performance was pretty good.
Tomorrow, the last race of the season.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope I can get a good result, because throughout the season I think my pace was pretty good. Sometimes I just not getting the results either in qualifying or in the race. So I hope tomorrow I can nail down both qualifying and the race.
Of course, we will be rooting for you and watching from the tribunes. So good luck in the race.
Thank you.
We will see you tomorrow
Yes,
in the
thank you,
qualification.
thank you.
So, Karol, we are back in the pits after the first race. What is happening now?
Yes, now it's perfect make condition. So you know the scrutineer will check the cars. As you know, the all cars needs to be the same, but they will check if for sure that it's like this. So top 5 is under scrutineering, but also we cannot like touch the car, because they also would like maybe check us. So the car needs to stay like it is, and then we wait. When they will open it, the mechanic will prepare the cars for tomorrow, and then I go for now to telemetry and to see the video of the driver.
So we are on the straight of the Monza. We have one car here, second car here, 38 cars on the grid. They're going to race for 25 minutes plus one lap. This is the season, this is the finals. We will see who will win this championship, and we will be rooting for the Uniq Racing in the next season. What you usually don't see on Monza is that behind the scenes it looks like this. It's a park. But if you turn around, right now there are Clio Cup racing. They are going full throttle, they are going here. But here, turn back, it's quiet, it's a park. Here we can see the old track. And now we will walk towards the first chicane.
I would like also say thank you to our sponsors for a fantastic season. They help us. Without them we cannot even improve. So really thank you for your support, and I hope that you stay with us all the time.